Oh,
And peel off your layers now.
hey, what's up,
Wow.
nerds? Oh man, it's been a week. We needed a week for a break. We went out to Colorado, hung out, and had some fun. We were supposed to do an episode in Colorado, but that ended up not happening because we were tired as hell. But
And then life just caught up with all of us, I think.
yeah. Oh my God, that jet lag hit. It really did. So I think what we're going to end up doing today we're going to talk about current events. Some exciting stuff has been going on in the United States, and I think that's what we're going to do today. As usual, I'm joined by Desiree and Sydney. Welcome, ladies.
Thank
Happy to
you.
be here, especially at
Same,
such
same,
an
same.
exciting time in the United States.
Isn't it the best? It's like we're living in the end times or something.
I know we have our, well, no, I mean, I just think it's fascinating that we have our first, I don't know if he's gay or a furry.
Ooh, that is an important distinction. That is an important distinction. In
I
case
don't know if the furries would claim him.
I don't
I
think
had to
they would.
think about that for a second. I was like, oh, yeah. No, yeah,
Yeah. I
that
don't
makes
know.
sense.
I don't
If
know if
you're
the
not
furries would
caught
claim
up on
him.
current events, the current president of the United States has been ousted for either giving head to a horse or to Bill Clinton. Not two very good options, but the distinction is he's a part of the alphabet mafia or he's a furry. No, he's not. We're not. Listen, we're not going to do that because the furries are actually really
But
cool.
yeah, we're not going to do
It's
that
just,
with the
it's
furries.
just it's bestiality, and that makes
Yeah.
him a weird ass.
Before before we go any further, we do need to make a community note on one of our last on our last episode, the J.K.
That
Rowling
is,
episode.
yes. So
Yes,
there were several terms that we used during the episode that we didn't understand were outdated, and we would like to apologize for
very
those
much so.
terms because
That's my bad.
several people let us know in the comments on YouTube that some of the terms we were using were outdated and no longer in use, and that yeah, so we strive to acknowledge our mistakes and always be better. And there were a couple of mistakes in that last episode. Um, Wish we could go back and like change it, but it's kind of like those old Disney racist Disney episodes. We acknowledge it and we move forward from here. We're not going to make that mistake again, but we're not going to dirty delete.
No,
Um,
no. It is a learning experience, and um, while it is nobody's job to educate us, we do appreciate the people who took the time to point it out to us.
Absolutely.
I especially appreciated that. It was very important for me to know that.
okay, so where do we want? Are we starting off with
Um,
Trumpy
Trump
Trump?
Trump giving a blowjob. I mean, no matter the way you look at it, he had a dick in his mouth. At the end of the
Yeah.
day, a dick was in his mouth.
And it's so funny because what is it? Epstein's brother confirmed it. He had the opportunity to say no, he didn't give anybody a blowjob. No, he said
He's
it
like, I
wasn't Bill.
mean,
It was not Bill Clinton. I'm just letting you know it wasn't Bill
so
Clinton.
that means that there was a horse.
Yeah. Yeah. I my hopes are not high. I like it's little things like this that give me a bit of levity, but at the end of the day, like all this is like gossip, like if it's an animal, of course that's gross. That makes him a person. Yeah, that's bestiality. But if it was a person, they're two consenting adults. At the end of the day, like I don't want us to fall down that path of making fun of someone for being gay, because
Right.
quite a few,
Right.
yeah, because it it all the signs are pointing to Trump, being part of that community and just being ashamed of it. Like a lot of stuff is falling into place now. Like looking at old clips of his, looking at old behaviors of his, looking at what he's doing now. Because if you haven't been watching him over the past week since this news came out, he has been all over Melania. And never have I seen him all over Melania like this. Ever.
Anytime he
Or
had moved
her
a
on
spot.
him too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember
Because she
that during his first term, the trip to Saudi Arabia they took, and she swiped his hand away?
Yep.
Said, "Get the fuck away from me."
Yep. Or
That
the
was
time,
tough.
like them arguing, like in the car or
Yeah.
arguing on the plane. Yeah, no, we've never seen them all buddy buddy and lovey dovey like they are right now.
Do you
This was
remember?
a good
mm-mm.
thing for their marriage.
It was such a good thing for their marriage. You remember during his first term after the 2016 election when they're standing next to each other, very stiff and still at the inauguration, next to the Obamas, and the Obamas are
And
just
they were
laughing
just
at
like,
each other.
yeah, just perfect, melded
Yeah,
together. Yeah, yeah, I
it
remember.
was funny. I
Yeah,
think
Yeah.
I think it's so important to note though that ultimately what happened was we took one of the most outrageous things that was said in what files were released and are detracting away from the President of the United States, possibly multiple, allegedly, um, raped children.
yeah.
We took the most outrageous thing and we're being swept away from, oh, the President of the United States, the highest office in the country, raped children.
I think, yeah, like you said, that's where we should be stuck. That
Yeah.
literally should be the point that we should be stuck on.
Mhm.
Because I was saying it to myself the other day, like, how do you spin this? He spent
Mm-hmm.
hours alone with one of the victims. What does that mean? Hmm? Were they playing Monopoly?
No.
what what were they doing for hours? That what is a grown ass man doing
Mm-hmm.
with a child on basically a sex plantation alone for hours? What are they doing? You cannot look me in my ocular receptors and tell me that they were doing something wholesome, that they were doing something appropriate.
He was
Why was he
preaching
there?
God to her. He was preaching God to her.
That's what the
Yeah.
Christians are going to tell you.
Wild. Wild. And
Yeah.
trigger warning for
Yes.
those who, yeah,
Thank you,
especially
Desiree.
because that kind of hit me too. I was like,
Thank you,
oh,
Desiree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's okay.
Because, I mean, a major trigger warning for all the current events, too, that we are going to end up being discussing. Like, just forewarning from now on.
Yeah,
I'm
that in
sorry we didn't give it
particular.
ahead of time. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Everything
ugly,
about this
and
is trigger warning.
we will have some laughs, at some of the most outrageous shit, but we're also not going to pull punches about what happened.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then you have people we knew if Donald Trump was outed, you know, that people were going to spin it or make excuses. Like that was to be expected. But at the same time, I wasn't expecting it, you know? Like I knew it was going to happen, but it was like, oh, they're actually doing it. Like Megan, people are calling her Megan R. Kelly now.
Did R. Kelly is
Yeah.
What?
funny.
Megan Kelly literally
They,
saying that well, there's
yeah.
a distinction, you know, if it's an 8-year-old versus a 15-year-old, like that's more like barely legal. That's not.
What was the
It's
point of that?
Did
Honestly,
you honestly
it's
just equivocate pedophilia?
it's yeah, yeah,
it shouldn't have even been a topic.
it's
Honestly, like, what
bad.
was she think? What? Why are we discussing the distinction? But it doesn't matter.
It
It's
doesn't
not
matter.
something that's relevant. What are we talking
It
about
shouldn't
here?
matter, but this is where we are. Like Donald Trump said it himself, he could shoot somebody in the middle of Fifth Avenue
Hmm.
and people would still like him or they'd make excuses for him. This is where we are. This is him shooting somebody in the middle of Fifth Avenue,
Hmm.
and they are
Yeah.
there. They will come up with any. It was aliens. It was the like, literally we're going to see the most outrageous
He
excuses
had it
come out.
coming.
I wish it was aliens at
I
this
know.
point.
You
Yeah,
and me both,
I'll
because
take that.
I'd be okay if we were in a simulation. Like, oh, thank God.
I
No,
don't
I
know
think
if I
about that daily.
it scares me.
It
Like,
does. Yes, like while
genuinely,
I'm
how is it
driving, I'm
even
just like,
real?
You remember the story of the lamp? How
God.
so
Yes.
wait,
so there was a guy, right? It's like a, I guess it's
What was it,
technically a
Reddit?
short story. It's like, yeah, it's like a Reddit short story sort of thing, right? So dude was like staring at a lamp in his living room, I believe it was, and he's like, that lamp looks really weird. Essentially, the lamp wasn't real because his entire life that he had lived out was essentially a simulation. It wasn't real. And he finally had noticed, like kind of like a glitch in the matrix. The lamp was that little glitch that he noticed, and it made him realize, shit, none of this is real. And I oh my god. Oh my god.
no.
I can't imagine going through
Amazing
all
what
of
your
the,
brain could do.
yeah, all of the
The
bullshit I've
fuck with
gone
you.
through in my life just to find out, oh yeah, no, you haven't even actually started. This was just like the loading screen. This was the pregame.
No. No.
Like,
Like
Take me
yeah,
out now. No.
yeah.
it's like that episode of Rick and Morty with the clicker, the redo button.
Yes. Yes, it's like that. But you've actually done it all.
Yeah.
Or it's no, it's the whole. It's the
Oh, it's
whole.
the whole.
It's the whole.
Rick isn't even in the hole.
You don't even know if you're actually out of the hole. You're still in the hole.
We're still in the hole.
Mhm.
We are still in the hole.
And
God
I
damn.
don't know how we're gonna get out. Oh, um, the other thing. So you guys have been, you know, Christian nationalism is the hot new thing, not hot new thing, but
I
the
was about
hot
to say, what
thing
the
right
fuck?
now, right? It's in style.
It's
Christian
having its
nationalism,
moment.
right?
It's
The
having its moment.
yes, the Charlie Kirks and the like they say they're Christians, but they don't actually follow the teachings of brown communist Jesus. One of the things that I have come to terms with, and it took me a very long time because I grew up in the church, right? I grew up evangelical. So I grew up around people like this. Like they seem all nice and whatnot, but then their true colors come out behind the scenes. Like I literally had a youth pastor who I trusted with my everything. Like this man was my second father. Come to find out that he's a massive Trump supporter and he adopted a black child. So it was like, you're a fucking
Shit.
racist with a black child. What the fuck? Yeah, but basically that interaction, or all of the black kids that had gone to this church, there were a few of us. We all kind of got together on social media, and we were like, "Y'all see Pastor Andrew? What the fuck he's doing?" And we were like, "Yeah." We tried to talk to him. He brushed us off. Basically, told us we weren't shit in not so certain terms. But yeah, no, don't trust white people.
That is valid.
But what I was meant to say is Christian nationalism's the end all be all right now. And what I've come to terms with, they're not actually trying to convert people to Christianity. That's not the point, right? The whole point, the reason that they act like assholes, the reasons that they tell people they're going to hell, the reason that they do all of these horrible things to people, right? And then act like they're being persecuted when people say leave me alone or don't like go away. They're accelerationists. The whole point is to bring about the second coming of Jesus Christ. They think if they make, yes, it is the worst mind fuck ever. They literally think that if they make the world a worse place, bring about the apocalypse, it will bring about the second coming of Jesus Christ. That's the whole fucking point.
Yep,
That's
I can
why
believe it.
it's insane.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They're trying to condemn themselves to a life of hell?
No, they're not trying. They, in their minds, in their brains, this is how they rationalize it, right? They're saying God wants us to in not so certain terms, make the world a worse off place. It's kind of like a trade off thing.
Hmm.
We got to do a little bad to do a little good. That's literally how their minds rationalize it. So
Hmm.
Project 2025, all this crazy shit going down, it is literally accelerationism. The Christians in the United States believe that the second coming of Christ won't happen until Israel is in control of like everything in the Middle East. So
This is the
like
wildest thing I've
you know
heard.
how there's the mosque, the Dome of the Rock there?
Yeah.
They're under the mindset that the Dome of the Rock needs to be demolished and the temple of like Solomon resurrected.
Hmm.
It is crazy. They literally think that they have to start these wars, kill these people, commit these acts of genocide, so that way the second coming of Christ will come about. And they think they're on the right side of history.
You want to know what
Yeah.
this reminds me of? It reminds me of the ghost hunters and the way they'll taunt spirits just to get a reaction out of them. And
Yes.
then when they finally get
Yes.
that reaction, they're like, oh, fuck. That's
Yes.
not what I wanted.
That's literally what's happening. So, like the street preachers, for example, who will go out there and, chastise people, or even the people who go to like abortion clinics
Yeah.
or
Hmm.
Planned Parenthood, because they don't only just do abortions. Like they go to Planned Parenthood and they harass people outside, right? When people say back off, like the people that will go to that work for abortion clinics to protect the people going inside with the umbrellas and stuff like that, when those people tell the anti-choicers to back off, the forced birthers, they will take that, they'll take the videos, they'll take all the photos and all of that, the things that happen to them. That is the part of their persecution complex. Them being in their brains, they're
And
not
being held
being,
accountable.
yeah, they're not being an asshole in their brain. They're not being terrible people. No, this is all for God. And then when people react to them being assholes, I'm being persecuted.
Yeah, I was just about to
All
say
for
that. Yep.
God.
I'm being
This is
persecuted.
all for God. I'm being persecuted for God. That's
Mhm.
literally
Attack on
how.
religion,
Yep, yep. So
infringing upon my beliefs.
people today saying tax the church because of the
Hmm.
horrible things that they're doing, because they're literally standing behind the pulpit championing Trump and his policies. Like there's supposed to be a separation of church and state. They're taking people saying things like that and saying, this is the persecution that God told us about in Revelations. We have to keep going. So it's not like for the longest time I was thinking you got to talk rationally to these people.
No. Leave them
No,
behind.
you can't. You can't. It's all accelerationism. They want things to go to hell in a handbasket quickly. And all of it's really funny because they're the ones doing it, right? They said that like the Bible says that it'll be, the normal everyday folk who are not Christians like us, who, the ex-evangelicals, the non-believers, the Gentiles, the atheists, all them are gonna, bring about the end of the world. We're minding our business,
We're going to
chilling.
be left behind,
Uh huh.
just like the movie.
Yeah.
Traumatizing.
So this
Nothing but
movie,
Honestly, it's like
clothes
the
left behind.
the
they
Kirk Cameron version. If you haven't
Yeah,
seen
no.
if you
listen,
haven't
not
seen
the
the
Kirk
Left
Cameron
Behind
version. Fuck this.
The Kirk Cameron version.
I
Woo, that movie.
remember
Remember
growing
it like
up
it was
in
yesterday.
my little sheltered home, right? I didn't grow up necessarily evangelical. I grew up evangelical adjacent, right? But I did grow up very sheltered as the daughter of a police officer, right? And that was the closest thing I got to a horror movie in my childhood, as anything.
It's even better because there's a whole book series. There's
Oh, that's
the
right.
the adult Left Behind books, and then they have the kids Left Behind books. They have it's wild. I remember reading the
Christian
kids
propaganda is fucking
it's
hilarious.
crazy. They got age-oriented Christian propaganda. I
Yes.
remember I
Age
remember reading the
appropriate
books.
propaganda is funny.
They have 'Cause the way that they market the Left Behind stuff is, like it's kind of like fictionalized realism sort of thing, like
Yeah.
this is going to happen. Like
You
we're
call it
dramatizing.
nonfiction.
Yeah, we're dramatizing it a little bit, but this is what's going to happen. I specifically remember the book that takes place after the rapture already occurred. They're telling the future, and there's like, I was like, the people that got left behind are like in
Shit.
this epic battle of survival. I'm like, what in the world?
The
Like
fact
the
that we were exposed to that stuff at such a young age is just mind blowing.
yeah, because they think that once the Christians are gone, right, everybody will be at war with one another, which
Hmm.
is not the case. We're at war right now because the Christians won't shut the fuck up. Pretty sure once y'all left, everybody will be chill. Like,
Exactly.
round of applause. All right. Now we can actually have communism.
Yay.
Yeah, no, those books fucked me up as a kid.
No, most definitely. Man, the indoctrination of it all.
Uh-huh.
Terrifying to think about. Like,
People want
and I
to
look.
say that America doesn't have
Mhm.
propaganda, right?
Oh,
We
Yeah,
don't.
no.
please.
See, that's I think for so long as a kid, that propaganda worked really well. The idea that we don't have propaganda in the United States. We don't have those issues with, shadow governments and all that's something that happens overseas, Russia.
In a banana
That
republic.
happens in that happens in North Korea. That doesn't
That's
happen
a thing
here.
of the past, like in Germany.
Yes. Yes. I mean, going back and looking at the propaganda campaign during the Bush era,
Hmm.
my parents literally fell for it. My parents, the people who are Democrats through and through, voted for George Bush.
Because of his propaganda.
How well did that propaganda campaign work? Had us thinking that George Bush was the way to go. Like, I remember as a kid thinking, George Bush, yes, George Bush is
George
the.
Bush, George
I
Bush.
was nowhere near old enough to vote, but I'm sitting there thinking, George Bush, yeah, I like George Bush. He's,
You just
he's a country boy and he's gonna put our country in the right direction.
you just brought
Bro.
back a hard memory of mine where I was little kid growing up in Baton Rouge and was living in an apartment complex and my neighbors were Hispanic and I went and played with these kids all the time, right? And they somehow got on the topic of the election. And the propaganda worked so well. And of course, I'm growing up in a white household with a mother as a cop, right?
Mm-hmm.
That somehow when the, you know, topic of the election got brought up, I said, I'm scared of anyone who's not George Bush for president along those lines. And I never got to play with those kids again. And it is only just now dawning on me.
Oh.
You just brought that memory back. I'm like, wow,
they
actually, wait,
said
hang on. I never saw those kids again.
they said, get this white girl away. That's crazy.
Listen, I'm not going to hold that against them.
That's
Real, I'm not.
crazy. They were protecting their peace.
They said dismissed. You're dismissed.
Yeah,
They're like, you don't play with that little white girl anymore.
it's just crazy because like even though Al Gore is a Democrat and Democrats are complicit in this system too. Looking back on who Al Gore was as a person and like the policies that he was pushing and things like that. What the fuck was the United
A
States thinking?
heavy stance on climate change, trying to take
Yes,
action
what the
against it. Like,
fuck was the United States thinking? No, we're gonna George Bush, the
warmonger,
warmonger, the warmonger for
warmonger.
what?
But I mean, it's that rally around the flag effect, right? That that they use. Like, cloak him in patriotism, put him in the flag, and everyone's going to fall right for it.
And I think that was another example of the hard shift right after having a Democrat in office.
Yeah.
Somebody as as much damage as Bill Clinton did, with the crime bill and things like
Mhm.
that, he was still, you know,
Marginally better.
still marginally better. He was still a Democrat, right? And he was, according to the Overton window version of change, he was a
He was
I
more
can't
centrist.
even say transformational. He was just, he was a Democrat, you know? He was a
He was more
Democratic president.
he was
And
more center than right.
right. And that
Or yes.
made, I think it's just like what happened with Biden, It was like that hard shift in the other
Mhm.
direction,
Yeah.
you know? It
And
was
Obama
Bill
too.
Yeah, Bill Clinton hadn't done enough transformative change to make people like, oh yeah, no, this is the way that we should continue to go. They were like, it was, eh. Let's see what happens in the other direction. Same thing with Obama. Same thing with Biden. I don't think anybody would want to go back to the right if we got health care.
Exactly.
I don't.
I
I'm,
mean,
I'm
I
telling
taught
you.
our
think
lesson to learn.
as soon as you got rid of medical bills and people realized, wait a minute, I don't have to pay a copay. I don't have a
You
deductible.
know how wild it is to normalize that? Talking to people from other countries. What do you mean you have to?
Yeah,
The
You have
fuck
to
is a
that's the
copay?
exactly,
yeah.
right? Yeah, not only that, but like
Literally
you
there's
don't own your own
absolute
homes too. Like
No,
they're like, wait,
no,
what? You don't get to
no.
pass that down. You have to pay
Uh,
mortgage.
yeah.
what do
Such
you
a
mean?
weird
What do you
thing for them.
talking about credit cards and credit scores?
Credit cards,
They have
yes.
been like when I posted about the resident score and whatnot.
Mhm.
Europeans are like, "What the fuck is going on in the United States? What the fuck is going?" Because all of the propaganda that the United States has tried to use against China is
Hmm.
literally happening here.
I mean, it's
Exactly.
the thing of like we end up telling on ourselves whenever we try to project.
Huh? Yeah. And also the fact that, like, what is it? Not 80, 90 some odd percent of Chinese people now own their own homes.
Yeah. Hmm.
And while we're here and residential companies have bought up close to 80 or 90% of the homes in the country.
Right.
It's
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
wild how ass backwards it is.
I'm gonna do something rash, very rash.
Best country in the world.
I'm a Luigi.
Luigi. And by that, he means he's going to go down a pipe.
Wait.
What?
I'm just,
Sorry, my
I'm
mind
just,
just.
he's gonna go down the pipe, right? Or no, he's in a cart. He's in a cart. He's in a Mario Kart. I'm trying to give you a plausible deniability for the FBI, okay?
Was just gonna say that I'm taking mushrooms.
Well, what you had to say was no better, sir.
You,
What?
there's a
What?
whole.
That's better. Drugs are better than committing murder. Acts of
I'm going
terrorism,
on
okay?
silent now. I'm going to go ahead and mute.
I thought we were going along the lines of drag racing.
Yeah,
Listen,
down the
if you,
pipe.
Down the
if I'm
pipe.
gonna get charged with either, I think a drug offense is better than a terrorism charge. Okay.
I
These
mean,
days, they
they're
treat
more
drug
likely to
offenses
make
as
that
if it's
stick.
a terrorist charge, especially if you're black.
Yeah,
I was
that's
about
what
to
I'm
say, they're
saying.
more likely to
That's what
make
I'm
that stick.
saying. I probably won't
Gotcha.
even get to
Okay.
the stage of getting charged. They'll
No,
kill me
you wouldn't.
first.
Unfortunately. Unfortunately.
They'll kill me on the chase.
Oh,
What chase?
man.
It'll be when the
You said
door
what,
comes down.
Chase?
Oh, when the door, no, but see, listen to me. Listen to me. I'm always on my toes. That door comes down, I'm jumping out the window. I'm not gonna make it easy.
How many?
I'm, gonna,
But does
I'd love
that
to see
mean?
that. I'd love
I'm
to
not
see
gonna make
that.
that shit easy at all. No, listen, when I was at that facility, the ICE facility in Oregon,
That was funny.
I kept telling them, y'all need to leave me a path behind me. If some shit goes down, like my Achilles is healed enough. I'm not. No,
Adrenaline
stop,
kicking over.
stop, stop where you are. Get down on the ground. Fuck you. fuck you. I can guarantee you, I'm going full track mode. I still got my fast twitch muscles and everything ready to go. I am gone. I am gone. And
I
because
believe it.
I already know that any interaction with law enforcement could be my last interaction on earth. It does not, I could comply out the wazoo and they would still find a reason to do something horrific to me. I'm gonna run.
Gotta back up.
And yeah, and nobody like that. The elders always get upset when I say that. The older black folks, oh, you can't do that. The fuck, I can't.
Watch me.
What?
What?
Watch me.
I'm not gonna die on the ground. I'm gonna die on my feet. I'm out.
Absolutely.
He's a runner. He's a track
Literally.
star.
He's a runner. He's a track star.
I mean, you can literally get the same result from staying there and complying. It's
Yeah,
all the same for us.
It's like
exactly.
the
Yeah.
book on tyranny. Do not comply in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Do
Do
not
not
comply
comply
in
in
advance.
advance.
Actually, that book is fantastic. We were actually made a video about it today. The very first
Uh,
chapter talks about not complying in advance. And if you all haven't seen the video and you don't know what that means, the United States is on the path that it's on right now because everyone complied in advance. Everyone said, "No, this is the status quo. We're just going to go along with it." And
because there's peaceful protest and because
mhm,
we
the
continue to give the
mindset
police more guns and
the mindset is, well, if we see actual authoritarianism, then we'll all stand up and say no. When everything has been little puzzle pieces, little steps in the direction of authoritarianism, you're never going to, like, by the time you actually see the outward signs of authoritarianism, it's too late. You complied up to that point. It's too late already.
Yeah, for centuries.
Mhm.
Certain groups of people have been trying to tell you.
yeah, certain ones. I
Going on
don't know
mute.
who. I don't know who. It's almost
y'all
like they've been living it from the very inception of America. So
Y'all are
strange.
pissing Desiree off. I'm trying to tell you, y'all pissing Desiree off. You don't listen worth a fucking damn.
I'm
Okay.
Oh,
telling you, hard
see,
headed,
like,
but it makes
it,
us soft behind. So going
Mhm.
back on
you
mute.
know what? You're right. It's like we've seen this happening. Like, whenever they had you know, the crack epidemic, and then they militarized the police and then you can go back even further, and then looking at how the draft worked out, and yeah, and the
Nobody wants to listen.
continued, nobody wants to listen, and then the police continued to be militarized, and
Hmm.
now how the hell are we supposed to even protest at this point when the police have goddamn fucking tanks?
Yep. Thanks,
People
Yeah,
want
Obama.
to
we let it get up to that point. We
exactly.
Thanks,
literally let it get up to
Obama.
that
People
point.
people want to be like, why can't we have a Nepal? Why the fuck do you think we can't?
Yeah.
The
They
police in
want
Nepal don't have fucking tanks.
they want black people to get out there on the front lines as if,
Yes.
like we've been saying this whole time, you cannot keep funding the police. You keep giving them more money every single time, every new president, more money, more money, more money. And then you expect black people to get out on the front lines. The cops are the military now.
Yeah.
And you expect black people to still be the fucking Avengers. And we know that the cops are out there trying to target us. They're going to kill us. They're going to kill us, run us over with a fucking tank.
Neo-libs lost their
Yep.
goddamn minds when people started saying defund the police.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Lost their shit when people started saying defund the police, and they're like, do you not see?
It's so mind boggling because now they get it. They
Yeah.
see why. I mean, I shit. Defund the police was too was
Went too
pushing
soft already, but
was
like,
yeah, it was walking on eggshells for me. Abolish the fucking police because there is no reforming a system like this. It's founded. It's corrupt on purpose. That's the whole point of policing in the United States. It's founded on slave catching. It's founded on slave catching. There is no like, oh, okay, well, there's a few bad apples. No,
you
the
can't
the
fix a
bad
house with a
app
broken foundation. Like,
the bad apples are the point. They are the point. Like that.
the
It's
That's
so just it's disingenuous to the statistics that we know of today. when it comes to certain groups of people. So I hate that argument of, oh, there's just a few bad apples.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that
Look at the damn statistics.
the police kill thousands and only 8 have ever been convicted in the last 20 years.
Yep. And how many people, like how many normal everyday citizens have been convicted
Mhm.
of murder, right? But no qualified immunity. What do you mean? These people are supposed to be here to protect the community, but there is no accountability for them. So that literally means they're lawless. That literally means they can operate without
Without impunity.
impunity. There is no like there's no like there's no incentive there for them to do the right thing. None. We just watched Sonia Massey's murderer get convicted because I mean the evidence was beyond damning and it was still a close fucking call, right? We've seen even more damning evidence brought against cops and they've gotten away scot-free. So what do you want me to defund no, abolish that fucking system.
Yeah. And
We
it's another thing, like, it's just a few bad apples. The saying is, one bad apple spoils the bunch.
and they never finish that fucking phrase.
They never finish that phrase. And it goes along with the reason, like, one of the things about that phrase is it goes back to simple microbiology. Like, that shit spreads. Germs
Mhm.
spread. It's why
It's a
when you see,
cancer.
it's a cancer. When you see a rotten fruit, you have to get rid of it immediately, and then you have to get rid of the ones that are surrounding it because it's already touching it.
And
Well,
it's
I'm
not
sorry,
like
they hardly even get the concept of germs spreading, so I
Exactly.
wouldn't expect anything
You
else.
know what? You have
I'm
a
sorry.
very good point there. Thank you so much. You have an excellent point.
these are the people that literally could have stopped the plague in its tracks if they had taken a bath.
Yo,
Quite
Yeah.
literally could have stopped the plague in its
I thought
tracks
you were
if they had
talking
taken.
about COVID, but you were talking about
No,
the actual
no, we
plague.
talking about the Black Death.
yeah, the Black Death.
Why did they had to call it the Black Death?
I was just about to, yeah.
No, no, you should have called it the White Death because that's who was dying. Shit. Why you call why? And that annoys me too. Why does everything bad have to be labeled black? Mind your fucking business. Leave us the
We
fuck.
get blamed for
Literally,
everything.
Africa was
Everything.
fine because they were bathing.
That-
The fucking White Death. All y'all, you just literally going to taking their shit buckets and throwing it out in the streets, and they're wondering why is the disease spreading?
Because it was the church that was saying if you took a bath, you were unholy.
Oh my god, that is another fun fact about white people. The Catholic Church, this is not a joke. At one point the
Stop.
Catholic Church literally told white people, "Stop bathing because you're doing the frou-frou too much." The frou-frou should not be an enjoyable thing. Maybe if we tell them to stop bathing, they won't do the frou-frou for fun. That the Catholic Church literally told people to stop bathing because they were doing the sex too much. It's crazy. And they want to tell me that these are the same people that try to argue with me every single time I say wash your chicken before you cook it. These the people that want to argue with me. Well, the CDC said I don't want to hear a fucking thing from you, plague rat. I don't want to hear a
Plague rat.
goddamn thing from you. You don't even wash your legs in the shower
You
because
keep
the
getting
water runs
cut
down in the
at the
soap
knee.
suds.
No.
Want to tell
Listen,
me want to tell me how to do things in my own kitchen. That
don't even walk into a white person's bathroom. It's
But they
so
got the
bad.
nerve, though. Like,
they
come on,
really
who was in that
do.
kitchen during the slave days preparing the food? Black women.
Let's not even talk about that. Let's just talk about the washing of the chicken, right? Their whole
Well,
thing
that's what I'm
is
saying, though. It
Yeah,
comes from
black
the us.
I
women
know, but
were
no,
the ones
listen,
doing
I'm
that.
saying if we talk about specifically their issue with it, right? They always say, well, it spreads salmonella. How?
But no, to go on to what Desmond was saying, like, because they see that as something that's like a slave person's job.
Well,
freshening up
yes,
the food.
but
So
what
that's
I'm
why it's so offensive to them. I hear what you're saying, though. I
what
hear
I'm
you're on
saying
the
is
germ part. You're on the germ part. You can't get over it.
no,
You are on the salmonella.
it doesn't make sense to me because because again, black people know what we're talking about, right? So if you have a topic that you don't know anything about, right?
Yeah,
Why would you take your assumptions and run
that's
with
my
it?
point.
Right?
Yep,
Why
that's my
would you
point.
take your assumptions about a subject that you know nothing about and just run with it? As if you are the smartest one in the room. Because that's what happens every time we talk about washing chicken before you cook it. The white
There's a
people take
specific
their
rule to it.
assumption of what washing chicken means and then they run with it. And even though it's not, even if washing your chicken meant just running it under a faucet, how would it spread salmonella if you are sanitizing as you go and cleaning up after yourself? That lets me know that I have no fucking business in a white person's kitchen. Cause that means they don't know how to use bleach. They don't know how to use sanitizing spray. They are not cleaning up after themselves. Well, it spreads salmonella. Are you licking the counter right after you put chicken down? Hmm? What what you tell me how you are cleaning up after yourself in your kitchen.
They're not because they're the same white people who let their cats with their dirty litter paws walk on counters. We're talking
Mm-mm.
about my mother.
Mm-mm.
We're talking
Yeah, no,
about my
that
mother.
did me in. That did me in.
That
Mm-mm.
it's true though.
No, that was one of the worst videos I ever saw on TikTok. Was this lady had you know how the plastic, or not plastic, but the paper plates come in the big, like plastic bags essentially. She would take all the paper plates out and put them on her counter. She had one on the top of the stack of paper plates with writing on it that said, "Do not use this plate. This is whatever the cat's name's plate." The cat would go onto the stack of paper plates, sit on the paper plate on top with its nasty, oily cat toxoplasmosis booty hole.
No.
There was a stain. There was a stain on the fucking top plate from where the cat would sit. And they would just
That
take that top plate off and use the plates underneath.
no.
Yes, yes, yes,
Gross.
yes.
Oh my God.
I
And
thought
then
I
they get
was
on
in.
black people who have cats
Mm-hmm.
who actually believe in bathing their cats. You don't have to
Mm-hmm.
bathe your cat. Why are you
Oh
giving them
yeah,
a bath? They naturally
yeah.
clean themselves. Not in
Mm-mm.
this household. She's getting a
They
bath.
believe that they know everything when it comes to not only germs but pets in general. Black people don't know how to take care of their pets. Black people don't. Y'all, you let your animals run rampant. You
And
let your
kiss you
animals,
on the mouth.
like what I was saying to you at your mom's house, how you have boundaries with your animals, how you have kennels for them,
Hmm.
how they have muzzles so they're not fucking screaming and disrupting the neighborhood. White
Hmm.
people would see that and call it animal abuse. They having
Crazy.
boundaries with your pets,
And
having boundaries
teaching them those
and
boundaries and enforcing them.
literally
Mm-hmm.
treating them like pets is animal abuse to white people.
Yep.
It is it's
It's insane.
insane. It's insane. And they treat those animals better than they do black people. That there
Absolutely.
was a spike. That's the part that confuses the hell out of me. After the Civil Rights Act was passed, there was a significant spike in dog ownership, literally correlating to white people no longer being able to fuck with black people anymore. They
Hmm.
treat dogs better than they do human beings, and it's all about control. I can
Absolutely.
control what this animal does, but then I can use it as a fucking bargaining
Token of
chip to,
sympathy.
yeah, I can use it to say, that I am a
Look how
better person
empathetic
than
I
you.
am.
Yeah, look at
Hmm.
how I treat this animal. I treat
Hmm.
it, oh my, it's the most mind-boggling thing. And then
Yeah.
black people who have those same animals are still treated worse than those animals because apparently we're not as good at keeping pets as white people. It it is
Yeah.
my head
Listen,
hurts now.
we just all you have to do to get an idea of just how far white people will go is you just have to peruse through my mother's Facebook feed. Okay? This woman does this so that she can get all the accolades of, wow, you're such a good cat mom.
Not
You're so
peruse.
good. You're
Yeah.
so good to these animals. Oh my God, you bought them a cat tower. Oh my God, you got them a spinning wheel to exercise on. You built a sunroom on your house just for your cat. You
And
let them. Oh my God, it's so funny. You let your cat. It ate the bread. It ate the food.
Mm-mm. Oh no. Nope.
It broke into the food, Desiree. Oh my God, it's so funny. The cat ate the coffee creamer pods.
oh, it makes my head hurt so bad because I just again, it's that I guess it's that empathy thing, that broken empathy I have. I just don't understand how you treat an animal I'm not saying treat animals badly. First of all, I don't understand how you treat an animal better than you do a human being. Like you got two options. You're going to help a human being out on the street or you're going to help an animal. Ideally you're able to help them both. But if you have that choice presented before you, white people literally go, no, animal first. Animals are better than people. That eco fascist bullshit pisses me off to no end. Animals are better than people. Animals don't do that racism. That's bullshit, first of all. Animals do. Animals do have like racism and hierarchies and shit like that. Look at fucking killer whales.
No, but honestly,
Killer whales have like literally have their own societies, have their own the killer whales literally have pastors and shit. They probably have goddamn religion.
no,
Don't
they literally do. Killer
yes
whales are very matriarchal and they listen to the grandmother killer whales. Like
yes
gospel. And if they say, hey, ostracize this calf because fuck this calf because something's wrong with it, they will abandon
they
the
will
calf.
do it. They will do it.
Okay?
So
They
yes,
this also goes to like so many different animal species will eat their own. Like lions, for example. Lions, if they see a cub and they're like, I want to mate with that female, but she has this cub, I'm killing her cub.
that's right. That shit's
I'm killing
crazy.
her cub so I can fuck her because she will not let me fuck her until I can kill the cub while she's
White
taking
people
care of
do
the cub.
that too. No, I'm kidding.
I was like,
white
well, I
people
mean,
white people are cannibals,
Yo.
but
it's just
we'll
called
talk
the
about
red.
that later.
It's just called the redheaded stepchild. That's what they do.
We'll talk about that for Black History Month. That's gonna be
That's gonna be
One
fun.
thing I need to say though is, Xavier, you do not have broken empathy. You have prioritized empathy,
No.
which is
I
important.
was being facetious when I said that. I was
I
being
know, but
facetious.
I wanted to say that for the audience as well. It is not broken empathy. It is prioritized. There's
Yes,
an
it's
important.
prioritized for non what no.
oh my
I mean, it's not invalid though for you to say that.
no, what
When you think about prioritizing your empathy, think about the people who are suffering the most.
white people.
I'm so glad you said that.
Everybody knows that white people are suffering the most. Look at what they're doing to Donald Trump right now.
And again, I don't understand why PETA isn't up in arms about Trump blowing a horse.
Look at what they're doing to
good point.
We just got to bring this back to current events, okay? We went on a
Yeah.
tangent about white people
But it
and
all
animals.
relates.
it
It's
all
We're
relates.
related.
relating here.
Wait,
We're all
no, what I was gonna say, the last thing I was gonna say about white people, right? About the fact that they will, that option between helping a human being and helping a dog, they will choose the dog. That eco-fascism of animals are better than people drives me up a wall. I literally watched two examples of this. Number one was a white girl here in the United States who tried to steal a dog away from a homeless man, even though this man was doing everything in his power, or
Hmm.
his dog was well taken care of, right? He's just houseless, right? This white girl took it upon herself to take his dog away from him because his dog deserves a home. The dog deserves a home. It is not fair that this dog lives out on the street with this man. The dog deserves a home.
What about the man?
Fuck him, apparently. Fuck him. And then the most recent example, and the one that made me want to go to war, a Israeli girl went to Palestine, stole a Palestinian person's dog, and as a fuck you to the Palestinian person, gave this dog a better life than almost any human being on earth. Literally to the point of making this dog fat, overfeeding it, and then posting it on social media.
I hate it here.
Like, this is the anniversary or birthday of me getting this dog from Palestine, an exorbitant meal that the dog couldn't even finish, posting
I
it
wish
on
nothing but the
Instagram.
worst for
oh
her.
oh no, hold on, let me see if I can find her username again, because I'm pretty sure I had it saved, but I blocked her, but I think I saved the username. But she was the
That's
most
just
disgusting
evil.
person I have ever met. She was like, and she was one of those people, those people, the people from the US who will move to
Mhm.
Israel, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have Jewish
Yeah.
heritage.
Yeah, she was one of them.
I
Went
mean,
and
never mind
stole a
that.
Palestinian person's dog, and then fuck you to the Palestinian people giving this dog an extravagant life. It was I've never seen anything that evil before.
It really
Like,
is.
that depraved to, like, haha, fuck you to people starving. Literally eating sand because they are starving.
Trying to get any form of nutrients they can and just
Hmm.
anything. And oh, now, Jesus.
Yeah, it was. I can't say what I want to say because I'm not getting banned.
They work so hard to do that. They already
They
took
really
away your
do.
first account.
Hmm. It's accurate.
Where is it? In the ether. A whisper in the wind, if you will.
Not a whisper in the wind.
A whisper in the wind.
But did you see the
Wow.
Trump administration is suing California to stop the law
Prop 50?
enforcement, the mask ban?
That's hilarious.
No.
Yeah.
That's
So
so
the
funny.
the mask ban got passed, and now the Trump administration is suing the state of
Where
California.
are we that, like, it post COVID, during COVID, we were trying to get everyone to wear masks, and now during ICE,
Right.
everyone wants to wear masks, and California is like, if you're a federal officer, you cannot be wearing a mask, and now everyone's like, you're infringing on our rights.
Isn't it
Mm-hmm.
ass backwards? Just wait, and the pandemic's not even over. That's the thing. People are
Exactly.
Yeah,
acting
that's the
as if
thing.
the pandemic's over. It's
Mhm.
not over.
It's not.
Right? And this is not to say that the masks that ICE are wearing are
They're not
for,
protective masks.
they're not protective
Right.
masks. They're literally just to cover their face.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
If ICE
They're
wanted to wear, respirators because it was, it's for the pandemic. Hey,
did that.
there's not
But
really
we
anything I
see
can do there, but they're not
we see
doing
what
that.
you're doing. You're trying to hide your face because you're afraid that when shit actually comes down, people are going to come after you.
Mm-hmm.
Or better yet, you're afraid of the consequences that could happen to you now if somebody finds out
But
you work for
listen,
ICE.
my family, I'm trying to protect my family while I actively go out into the street and steal people from their families. You don't
Right.
understand.
I'm
Exactly.
securing the border all the way up in North Dakota.
Hmm?
People are so uneducated around the
I
border. I know that's a
know.
completely different conversation, but it drives me insane.
And then it's like the propaganda that they will build about how the border is so unsafe. I literally have a friend that lives on a border town, and the way people there are just the chillest in the world. They're like, oh man, this is great. If you want to hop over to the next country, just take a walk. Go have lunch in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yo,
But they would have you
insane.
think that it's a fucking war zone, that
Yeah.
it's the cartels, and people are trying to
Mhm.
get, like, sneak over, and then, like,
We have military bases around the.
we
All
literally
over the
have
world.
military bases everywhere.
Is it okay for them to feel the same way about us?
Nope, because the
No.
evidence of that is every single movie that we make about the Middle East.
Yeah,
It's the apparently our military bases are just under attack. Our
constantly
military
under
service
attack.
members are actively being attacked for no reason whatsoever, and that drives me up a goddamn wall. Every one of those stupid fucking movies, American Sniper and all that shit. Oh my god, these attacks are coming out of nowhere. Maybe it's because you're occupying people's land and killing them indiscriminately. Therefore, they feel they have to defend themselves. The Americans never been the good guy.
No.
Not
No.
even in World War
Ever.
II. Like we entered World War II for selfish fucking reason.
We entered World War II after we got bombed.
Yes.
While we were waiting for them to get bombed, like, all right, they're gonna do it any day now.
Huh?
They're gonna
It's
Literally
do it
just
any day
sat
insane
now.
to
back.
me how we're actively and always have been actively destabilizing other countries
Mhm.
and then complain when those people come over here.
Yeah.
Like it makes no sense.
We
And
take
then paint
away
them as
all of the
criminals and
resources and
right
opportunities,
to where
and then when
they
they
feel like they
come,
have to
yeah,
come
they
over.
come here for those resources and opportunities. How dare you? You're taking away the
Exactly.
jobs of hardworking Americans while I sit on my couch
Mm-mm-mm.
and eat Doritos. Not to say that that's a bad thing. Okay, I want to be
Yeah, not to
clear.
say
I want to be clear because what
hot Cheetos.
conversations like this
Fuck is
always
hot
devolve
Cheetos?
into, like,
Well,
well,
what's
if
wrong
you're
with
not, yeah, if you're not productive, then you don't deserve anything, which is bullshit. Okay, I'm a
yeah, no.
Productivity
communist.
looks different from so much for so many different reasons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, no,
Like for so many
the
different people. Like
people
That's a
coming here
capitalism
for
mindset.
it is a
exactly.
capitalism mindset that we need to take away. And I think that's all that it comes down to is when you have somebody that comes from this different culture, like they have a different set of priorities. And oftentimes, not to say that when people immigrate to this country they aren't hardworking, but they do also tend to prioritize their family life as well. Because that's the culture they grew up with.
That's
And
supposed to be the
that's supposed to
standard.
be the
That's
norm.
how it used to be.
So it doesn't fit in with the capitalist American mindset of why the fuck are you spending time with your family? It makes
Because
you
at
seem
18,
unproductive. Yeah.
here at 18, you're supposed to cut off your family
Get
and
the
go out
fuck
on
out.
your own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't fit into that individualistic mindset as
Mhm.
well
And they
that we
don't
have here.
understand these people who will immigrate here and then they have these very close families and oftentimes the house will just be full with family at all
Yep.
times.
Yep.
And to them that looks bad. It looks
Or
racist.
even
It looks
Communism.
like
trashy. Yeah.
even how one of the things that I didn't understand for the longest time until I understood how the family dynamic worked. Hispanic families will go all in on a big ass house and they
Mhm.
will all just be there.
Yeah.
And I was like, like there were neighborhoods where uh where I was like really confused, like really like richy rich or affluent
Mhm.
neighborhoods. And I'm like it not to say that, salt of the earth or, like blue collar people can't own homes like this, but it just seemed like really out of place. Like, how the hell did you afford this? No, that's the
Yeah.
family going in together on this house, and
Mhm.
they all live together in this home. And that white people get pissed the fuck off about that because again it's that rampant individualism. I was
Hmm.
able to own or purchase this home on my own, and I
Yeah.
don't want Hispanic people around me. Just the
Yeah.
fact that it's a family of Hispanic people living there, and that they came
Mhm.
together and did it together, that
Yeah.
Yeah.
pisses Americans off because you're
It's
Because
supposed to
it's
be
also
able to do it on your
generational
own.
wealth,
yeah.
and people of color are not supposed to have that. That
And not
house represents generational
yes.
wealth.
And what it gets masked under is it also gets masked under there shouldn't be that many people in that house. That's not enough room for that many people. You have to have room for people. And that then it gets painted as, oh well that's so trashy. That's what it is.
Yeah, remember
Having
when they
that
were
many
trying
people in that
to
house is so trashy. That's
yeah.
what it gets yeah.
Remember they were trying to limit the amount of people or that are family members, I guess, that people can have in their homes. Do you
Yep.
remember that? Like
Yep.
the audacity.
As if you can tell somebody what they can do with the thing that they own. Like, what? It's the same reason that Americans will look at like the favelas in Brazil and be like,
Mhm.
how could someone live this way? like for many
because they want
people,
to.
that's what they want to do. They live in close proximity to other people. That's
Mhm.
community for them, right? But Americans, it's like, no, I gotta, have at least, 25 yards in between my fence and my neighbor's fence, and it's all it's we take up so much goddamn space for no reason. I mean, everything about the United States takes up space. It's not efficient at all. Look at parking lots. For example,
God, don't
we
let me parking lots
prioritize
with
we
everything we use.
prioritize cars the over human beings, over efficiency, over rail and over buses. And we have just think how far you walk going from the back of a giant fuck ass parking lot into a massive ass store, walking around that store and then walking back out. Just think about how much walking you do. And then we'll sit here and complain and say, no, a walkable city would never work. That's so much walking. You already do
I
all the goddamn walking. It's just in a super inefficient manner. And then you have to sit in traffic on the way home. We could have buses and light rail. That's
oh
why I
my
was
God,
so
if
excited
we
about
had
Colorado and about Oregon. Even though it may not go everywhere, the light rail was so cool to me because for the areas I was in, oh shit, I could actually take from where I'm
Mhm.
staying, I could take the light rail over to, downtown or something like that. Can't really do that. I mean, Atlanta, it's a few specific cities, but because of the racist white people, they've literally
Yeah,
voted
you
MARTA
can't.
down from like coming up to West Cobb. They've refused to let MARTA come up to this area because of the
Mhm.
racist white people. And all of and that's the crux of our problem. Racism.
Yeah. Yeah.
The crux of everything. All of this boils down to racism.
Exactly.
We're gonna rename the podcast "Everything Boils Down to Racism."
Honestly, we should. Everything boils down to racism.
Literally.
I'm going to change it. I need to see if we
Yes.
can change it on the RSS feed, but that is perfect. I like that.
Hmm.
Because
I
every
like that.
single episode we get into, we always end up coming back to racism because it's true.
Always comes
Yeah.
back. Everything comes
Racism.
back. Did we talk about Chuck Schumer yet?
No.
Oh
No.
God, is he dead yet?
No, I wish.
God damn it!
Nancy
No.
Pelosi, after making her bag off of insider trading, finally
Finally
decided to bow
retired.
out, right? But Chuck Schumer, fuck him, refuses to do so. He's the reason that those 8 Democrats
Yes,
uh,
it's not
went
just
back
that.
and
It's not just that. It's also the fact that there were more Democrats who wanted to join the eight. Those were just the eight who were the least likely to like cause any damage for them to lose seats. You know what I mean? They were the least likely to get hit bad because they're either not up for reelection or they're retiring.
it's
Schumer
red
specifically chose
Dookie,
those eight.
blue Dookie, two wings of the same shitbird. You want to sit here and tell me to vote blue no matter who when you have, I mean, literally, John Fetterman is the best fucking example.
John Fetterman is honestly just an op who pretended to be Democrat just so he could get in and vote Republican.
And that's why I
You
keep
won't convince
saying,
me otherwise.
what is the point of vote blue no matter who when you have people, cinema too, fucking
Mhm.
cinema. You have people who are running on these like seemingly progressive policies, and then as soon as they get in office, it's like, haha, suck it, I lied.
Like, you should be able to recall these sons of bitches.
Yeah, or
Like,
tar and feather them.
at a
Saying
minimum.
there's certain
At a minimum.
old timey things that I think we should bring back. Lynchings, not so much.
Yeah, I was. um,
Maybe not all things, but
Wait,
yeah.
no, 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 no. Bring back the lynchings, but use it for Klan members. I like that idea.
Where's your shirt?
Yeah. Oh, I should have been
Available
wearing
on
this shirt.
oh, you
Damn
didn't
it.
wear the shirt.
I wasn't wearing the shirt. God damn it.
available on the EWS website.
Yeah. Bring them back, but not for black people.
my
listen, no,
God.
but I'm serious. Like, we should be able to recall these politicians who all of a sudden decide they're going to flip sides and like, oh, okay, no, get the fuck back here. We're putting
Or
someone
at
else in.
least challenge them to a duel.
Really do it, Aaron Burr,
Listen,
Alexander Hamilton.
listen. I will challenge them to a duel.
And listen, it can't. No,
Flintlock pistol.
no, I don't want flintlock pistols. Okay, I want swords.
Oh,
Sir.
I want
Ooh,
swords. Okay, I
yeah.
want you to have to get cut. Okay, tiny little ones too. Okay,
Ooh,
My God.
really
ooh.
think about it.
Okay,
Okay,
I
you
like
know
this
those.
idea.
Okay, you know those fencing swords, those really really small ones, the
Mm-hmm.
epee.
Yeah.
Yeah, those.
Oof.
Okay,
Death by 1,000 cuts.
death
Mm.
by 1,000 cuts. Okay.
Or to make it really interesting, Exacto blades. Make it up close and personal.
No, no,
Mm,
no, no,
mm,
no,
mm,
no.
mm.
What, what,
Whoa.
Ooh,
No.
yeah, yeah. I like that. But actually, come to think of it, speaking of show tunes, I was cursed with a video of Ben Shapiro singing Phantom of the Opera today, and I think I wanted to off myself.
No. I hope I never come
was
across
it
that.
was it
It
just as bad as when he was reading WAP?
it was worse.
Oh,
It was
no. I
worse
try to
because
forget that.
he was trying to do it seriously. He wasn't. It
Oh
wasn't him. No,
no.
he was trying to. It
Wait, but did
was.
you know that his sister is actually an opera singer?
Oh well.
That's why.
The apple, they're very separated from the tree.
Yeah, no.
Those two
And
apples
listen,
came
his
from
sister is just as shitty, okay?
different
His
bushels.
sister is just as shitty, but she actually does have the vocals.
Oh,
Oh my
oh,
gosh.
that's the sister that he. Oh, ew, that's the sister he talks incestuously about.
Uh,
Yeah, ew, ew, ew.
What the
Hold on,
heck?
I'm trying to remember what song it was that he was singing because it
was
was
it Music of
what's
the Night?
it was Music of the Night. It was
I
music.
knew it was Music of,
It was.
I didn't even
It
need to
was
see it. I fucking knew it was Music of the Night.
right. And
I
it was
fucking knew it.
because as soon as I heard him singing it, it made me physically cringe. And then I was like, do I sound in my brain? I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I don't sound that bad when I sing it, right? And I started singing it to myself, and I'm like, no, he's just terrible. He's fucking terrible.
This is a
That's so
recent video too?
I don't know how recent it is. He could look kind of youngish, so it was
Okay.
probably a few years ago. It was probably a few years
Okay.
ago, but it's him.
Yeah.
Like I don't
Because I
know
know
if
they're.
he meant to record himself, but it's
Mm,
like it looks like it's webcamish. But
yeah.
he's seriously trying to sing "Music of the Night."
No.
Uh,
Because they're literally on their Broadway tour right now, Phantom of the Opera. Like they're
yep.
coming here too. So I'm
ooh,
wondering, like, is it recent or I know, right? I was gonna I was gonna tell you that they're coming here.
I want to go
But
see
yeah,
it. I want to go see it. I want
take
to
a
go see
flight.
the Phantom of the Opera.
God.
Yeah,
Ben Shapiro.
it's tempting. Ugh, Ben Shapiro's.
Don't you dare look it up.
Yep, I found it.
Oh, I hate
No.
you.
It's a young Ben Shapiro. Get ready to immerse yourself in Ben Shapiro's emotional rendition of Phantom of the Opera.
Who
listen,
wrote that? Immerse
listen,
yourself.
listen, listen, listen. We're gonna listen to it right now.
No, Xavier.
Yes.
No, I don't want to
Why
listen.
would you do this to us?
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I write, for I compose the music. Nighttime sharpens, heightens each sensation. Darkness wakes
You gotta turn
and
that off before I pull
stirs
actual tears of absolute
imagination.
despair. Stop.
Silently the senses,
He
helpless
can't
to
even
resist
pronounce the
the
syllables
notes
right.
I write.
That's it. That's it.
I hate you so much for that.
Ow. Ow. I will forgive Russell Crowe as Javert now. That's it. Russell Crowe has been forgiven. Russell Crowe has full immunity. After that, Russell Crowe, I will never talk shit about Russell Crowe's Javert
I
ever
told you he
again.
Listen,
wasn't that bad.
Listen,
Everybody gave him
listen.
no,
so much
The hate
crap.
was
Ben
forced. The
Shapiro.
hate was forced.
Yes, at this
Ben
point.
Shapiro is 41, and he honestly tried to be better than his younger sister at something that she is not bad at. Also, Ben Shapiro is 41.
He doesn't act like it.
No.
Yeah, that's for sure. Man, now I can't unhear it. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. I thought we should end on that. Ben Shapiro
Why the
singing.
why the would
You
we end on that? You ass. Oh my god.
Yay!
blocked.
I
Blocked.
hate
Blocked.
I
Blocked,
hate it
deleted,
here.
restricted.
Yeah,
We're just
all
gonna
of the
like
things.
that. Okay, but you know what though? What we need to end on isn't Ben Shapiro's subpar vocals, because he's got a curse with a permanent vocal fry. We need to end on the economic blackout that is coming up.
Yes, it is. I was saying the 20th through what was it? What was the actual dates? It's the
Yeah,
25th through
25th to the 8th.
the 8th. So
Yes.
the November 25th through December 8th is the economic blackout. I'm going to be starting on the 20th because that's what I had stuck in my mind, and fuck all them bitches. So that means you are not to if it's mom and pop sort of things,
Necessities and local stores, making sure
necessities
it's
and
going
mom and pop
into
sort of local stores,
local
cool.
local
Other than
economies.
that, no big box stores, no giving them your money. Fuck Black Friday. Because honestly, it's at this point, it's not even deals anymore. They're fucking with you. The what is it? Honey, I think it is one of those little things you can get on your browser, and it will tell you
Yeah.
the price difference versus, like what you're seeing. And
Mhm.
they're fucking with you. They're literally lowering the prices, like in it, or like raising the prices in advance and then lowering them back to the normal price. Fuck them. They don't need our money. They're making
Mhm.
commercials making fun of people going on strike. No. New. Fuck them.
And
So
they are
economic
going to
blackout.
try and lie to your face that
Mhm.
people are actually out there.
Yep.
Don't fucking believe them.
Yep.
They
And
will pay
that's the reason
media
you
to
see the hype.
say, yep, they will pay media to say that people are going out there and shopping. It's not fucking true.
Yeah, well, the parking lot says otherwise. Just look at the
Hmm.
parking
Yep.
lot.
But see, here's the thing. They have people whose jobs is to literally just go in the store,
Hmm.
to just generate foot traffic.
Paid actors. I love it. I love
Yeah.
it.
So,
Hey, if y'all are hiring, I'm just playing.
because it's a whole
A job's a job.
a job. I mean, a job's a job. But I mean, it's a whole psychology thing that I need people to, remember is if people see that a parking lot is full, if people see more foot traffic in a store, they're psychologically compelled to actually go and get something or
Neurotypicals.
stay.
Those are
Yeah, neurotypical.
neurotypicals.
Oh, yeah,
Swear
no,
to God. Because I
the
see a
introverts
lot
are
of
not.
people in the store. Fuck that shit. I'm not going.
Yeah, no. It's like the other day we went to a store and I said, "Oh no, we gotta leave."
Yeah, that shit was overwhelming as fuck.
It was so bad.
Shit
I
was
was like, "Oh no,
overwhelming as
we're not
fuck.
walking. We're not walking in here. Fuck this."
The Walmart parking lot, for example, full. You think I want to go inside and stand in a line after
Mhm.
grabbing item? Like I'm already in those tiny ass aisles, shoulder to shoulder with people. You think I'm gonna want to wait in a line to check
That's
Mhm.
out?
how I feel about Costco. No,
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I could, nah.
Although, look, that Denver Costco was absolutely nuts.
Yeah, the Denver Costco was insane. That was
I never go
bonkers.
there.
Yeah. No,
Like the one in Kennesaw gets busy, but I've never seen it as busy as the one in Denver. That was
that was
insane.
insane.
That was next level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys know about the economic blackout. I don't want to hear any excuses. I don't want to hear
No.
any if, ands, or buts about it. You
If
should
there is
not be.
necessities that you need, try to find something local or actually talk to your fucking neighbors again.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ.
Or you could use holistic remedies.
There's no
Yeah.
holistic remedies for toilet paper.
Yes, there is. Poison ivy.
I was just gonna. Okay.
Donate to
Listen.
your local food bank.
Donate to your local food banks. That's a good one too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. If you can buy formula, donate to the local food banks. Bring formula. People need it. Okay.
All right.
Except for Byheart. Byheart is currently being recalled because of botulinum in infants. So fuck them.
Oh my God. Jeez.
Well, the CDC isn't putting out these recalls anymore, so.
Yeah,
That's
thank you, Trump.
right.
Thank you.
That's
Mm-hmm.
right. Oh shit, I forgot about that. But yeah, no, welcome. If you're not from the
Welcome.
United States and you're listening to our podcast, you just got a tiny little glimpse into the absolute hell that we're in right now. It's only gonna get better because this is not even the first full year of the Trump administration.
It's not. We haven't even hit year
I
one
haven't
yet.
hit a
And
fucking
the son of a
year.
bitch isn't dead. Jesus Christ. Also,
Nope.
Okay,
But the
that's
nope.
people have
another.
spoken.
I'm gonna have a fucking party when that man dies. But as ladies, is there anything you want to say before we go?
I wanted to say that I wore the wrong shirt today because I
Here.
honestly thought
Potatoes,
Potatoes.
boil them,
I
mash them,
thought
stick them in a stew.
like yes,
Yeah.
I thought,
I thought. I
but
mean,
that's
listen.
okay.
Listen. We will get to the Lord of the Rings episode
Yeah, I
very,
felt
very
like
soon.
today needed a bit of a reboot, like more lax.
I feel you.
You know,
I
Yeah.
feel you.
And I mean, we had to talk about Trump blowing Bubba. Allegedly.
Oh, Bubba. Oh, don't.
that's nasty.
That's nasty.
That's nasty.
We were
Any other
about to eat at a
parties?
restaurant called Bubba's, remember?
Oh
We
yeah.
were. Oh no. We were about to eat Bubba.
Oh, please. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go. All right. Sydney, is there anything you want to say?
No,
My goodness.
I refuse to be hinged anymore. I refuse to be hinged.
uh, well,
One
that was fun. That was fun. All right. As always, this is Ebony Warrior Studios of Blinding Speed, Master Quality, and Untold Savagery. Go do something productive, like dismantling systems of capitalism and committing acts of terrorism.